Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to take a look at the out of service line here. So we'll just kind of walk through. First bus we have is 64. It's the last of the 2001 International Conventionals with the International logo like that. You can see it had its lettering replaced shortly before it was removed from service. And then there's the back of the bus. So this was one of 5 2001s we had like this. We had 61, 62, 63, and 64. 64 is the last remaining 2001 like this. And it was replaced with the 2022 C2. Next bus is bus 10. That's one of our 99 AmTrans. We only have 2 left. We originally had 24. This bus was also replaced with a 2022 C2. So we'll go ahead and walk around this. So after this auction that's currently in progress ends and the 2 AmTrans are gone, we'll have no AmTrans left. So kind of a sad thing. And yeah, so this is what it looks like right now. So the next bus is bus 19. This is one of the 2002s we bought used from Peterman. This one came from Goshen. There are birds on 92's hood. You probably heard them fluttering. So this one had a DT 466E versus a 444. And this was replaced with one of the new CEs. So that's 19. So the next bus in the lineup here is 92. Now 92 is a special little bus because it's 2001 conventional, black hood. You got the little rubber guards here, fender mounted signals, which up until we got the used buses, this was the only first gen like that. And it's got the flat sides, so there's none of this on this bus, which you really don't see that on an earlier model AmTrans and ICs. And this is a lift bus, of course. And then there's the back of it. I had originally kind of wanted this one, but decided not to with all the rust that it does have in places it shouldn't. 92, and this bus was 30 from wherever it came from before us. Stop sign, international, fender mounted signals. But yeah, that's 92. Next bus is 113. It's another one of the used buses from Goshen. Now this one had a 444, or has a 444 rather. Nothing special about it. It's just one of the used buses. You can probably see why it's back here. That's just the back of it. So it's your standard Peterman spec first gen from 2002. Alright, so next bus is 28. 28 was also replaced with a C2. These two have not been replaced by anything technically, but this was replaced with one of the 2022s, and it's been back here for a while, since last school year. But I figured I'd include it since it is here and it is getting ready to be sold. And this was this bus at one time was 171. This bus at one time was 171, and it was a sister to 181, which is the one I rode, and that later became 34. And as you can see, this bus and 34 are 72 passengers versus 71, and it's got the mixed match doors, of course. So that's 28. Next bus is 18. 18 is, of course, a 2004 CE200, which is one of 50's sister buses. This was replaced with one of the new CEs. Nothing too special. It's pretty much exactly like 50, just in a little worse shape. 71 passenger. So, yeah, that's 18. You can kind of see why it's back here. And there's some of the buses, it's like they took the numbers off when they put the route changers, and some of them they didn't. If it was me, I just would have left the numbers on and put the route changers over them, but it wasn't me, obviously. Next bus is 29. 29 and 37, which are both back here, are the only two 2003s by VIN. While they were actually built in 2002, they have a 2003 model year. And this was also replaced by a 2022 C2. Actually had a friend in middle school that rode this bus. I know that's random, but there's your fun fact. So this one's also going. You can see where route changer used to be, 29. So the next bus is 84, and 84, as you guys know, was the first bus I rode in Lebanon, and it's one of the 2002s. And it actually came used from Groveport, Madison local school district, which was also a Laidlaw district at one time. And we got 83, 84, and 85 and 86 from them. And 84 just happened to be the one that I rode. So here it is, in all of its glory, or what's left of it. There's 85's hood. You can see where the route changer was, 84, inspection sticker, all that fun stuff. You can see a repair on the door. Next bus is 37. 84 hasn't been replaced with anything yet. 37 is the other 2003, and it was at one time bus 281. And 37 was replaced with one of the brand new CEs. And this also came, this bus and 28 came from Claremont Northeastern, because they were also a Laidlaw district at one time. You might be able to see the shadows. I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not. So this is 37. Next bus is 43. Now 43 has not been replaced by anything yet, and it's a 2002 International Conventional. And the one thing you'll notice about these two, 40 and 43, they have the rounded window frames instead of the rectangular window frames that the most of the first gens and then the second gens have. And these two are also 72 passenger buses, and they have their turn signals down here. I'm thinking 43 is going to get replaced by one of the last 4 CEs that we're still waiting on, but I don't know for sure. And I know 43 was at Columbus at some point when First Student had their contract, because there's a number above the International logo, and it's 801, and that was the numbering series that First Student had while they were there. This is 40. 40 was originally 548 when we got it, and it's another 2002. It's got the numbers stacked on the hood, which is pretty cool. It's got the old inspection stickers, as you can see. Turn signals down between the second and third rub rail. And last year they put a new bumper on it, so it's got a second gen bumper there. And I'm assuming they're probably not going to take it since it doesn't have a hole for the exhaust like a older model wouldn't. And 40 has yet to be listed, so I don't know if it's going just yet. But there you go, that's 40. Next one is 33. Now I wanted to get either 10 or 33, but since I had to buy a car here recently, I've only got money for one bus, and right now it's just not the time for a bus as much as I would love to save 33. I'm not going to be able to. I'd like to try to find it a good home, but I don't know. I don't know who's good. I don't know who I could, you know, recommend it to. But there's the back of the bus. I was lucky enough to get to drive this a few months ago around the lot, so you know, I got something, you know, the nostalgic factor. There's where 33 used to be. And I've never seen this style font on any other buses other than R99 AmTrans. So that's 33. And then 79 is a 2000, well, real quick. 33 has been replaced with one of the new CEs. 79 is a 2004 CE 200. It is actually the second 2004 to get retired, 16 being the first. And 79 was replaced with a 2022 C2, so it's been here for a while. They just recently took the stop arm. And this was a bus that I actually rode when I was in junior high. It was my transfer bus to get to the high school to get on 50. So there it is. But yeah, that's the pretty much the back row. A lot of these buses are on public surplus right now, so they're, you know, once the auctions are up, they'll all be gone. So I figured I'd take the time to show them to you all. So as you can see, the back row is pretty full. And if you're wondering why C2 is back here, it's waiting on a part. So it's not out of service. It's just, I mean, technically it's out of service, but it's not retired. It's waiting on a part. And then down at the end, you'll see the All-Americans. Those are also technically, well, they're in service, but they're also going to be getting sold along with these. So I might have to do a separate video for those before they go. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. And yeah. So real quick, I'll show you guys the 3 All-Americans now. I've done a tour video on these like a year ago, so nothing's really changed with them, but I thought I'd get this to add it in. So a little history, these are all 2005 Bluebird All-American FEs with Cat C7s, and we bought them used in the spring of 2020 from Lakota Local School District. So I got 120, 119, and 118. 119 here has old 25's rear door, which old 25 was a 97 Bluebird International. And these are also being sold. They are actively on the website, but still being used on, you know, active routes. And well, 119 is a spare, but the other 2 are still being used, even though they're up for auction. So you can see the lettering from when it was a Lakota bus. So 120 was Lakota's 129, 119 was Lakota's 99, and 118 was Lakota's 33. And we've had these just over 2 years. So, you know, it was nice to have transits in the fleet again for the 2 years. It's a shame they're going, I think. And I'll go ahead and card in the tour video I did of these a year ago, so you guys can just, you know, get a little bit better tour than just me walking around and basically giving you the history on them. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing them. This will probably be the last video that these 3 are in. So yeah, with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. And yeah, not to mention we got 75 over here with all of its lettering basically peeled off. So Lebanon City Schools is gone. The ID is gone. The reflective too is gone, which is weird to see it like this, and you can kind of see that new yellow color that it covered up. And then there's the no ID. So yeah, just wanted to add that in.